And I'm David Frei. I don't think people are going to see anything too different in terms of the dogs. The dogs are still going to be doing their thing in the ring. They're still going to be examined by judges and handled by people. It's just that the judges and the handlers are going to have on masks. Everybody, including the dogs, is going to be practicing social distancing. So that's going to be the same in the end result. But we have no spectators at this show. That's one of the rules that they have there in the county. So we're going to have cutouts in the stands, just like they did at all the baseball games and the football games this fall. And that's my cutouts along the back here. Spent their summer at Mariners Stadium in Seattle. Just got them back, but you're going to see cutouts at our dog show too. And we think that's going to add to the fun. It won't be quite as loud. They don't make quite as much noise as the people and the dogs usually make, but they'll be there for atmosphere. And we'll see if we can get Mary Carillo to interview some of them. The Kennel Club of Philadelphia did its first dog show back in the 1870s. And then in about the 1930s, started doing a dog show every year. It's a member of the American Kennel Club and puts on this dog show every year, a couple of dog shows a year. And like any other dog show, it's open to all dogs. We normally have about 2,000 dogs. This year, we're limiting it to 600 dogs that have to be champions so that we could be in keeping with the numbers and the rules that are given to us by the county and by the AKC. So that changes the show a little bit, but it's still great competition and great show dogs. Well, when you get to the end, when you have 7 group winners in there at the end as finalists for Best in Show, a judge can almost close her eyes and point and have a great specimen. So that's the first requirement, is a dog has to be a great specimen of its breed as described in its written standard that relates form to function. So we got 7 of those guys. Then it comes down to showmanship. As an old dog show judge once said to me, it's a dog show and you got to show. And Thor just exuded all this enthusiasm as much as you can with a bulldog, and had the crowd rooting for it, and was just the nicest bulldog we've seen for a long time. Easy for the dog to get to be a winner, but it could have been any of 6 other dogs too. So that's what we get every year. 7 great dogs at the end. Pick your winner. It might not be the same as the judge. Mine isn't always the same as the judge ends up with, or John. We have fun. We have fun saying, I like this one, I like this one. And the money that exchanges hands between John and me at the end is often pretty awesome. Well, everything kind of goes back to what the dog was originally bred to do. And a bulldog years ago was a bull baiting dog that would often grab the nose ring of the bull. They're more a companion dog now than anything else, which is great because they're great companions, as are most dogs. And so with the bulldog, you need to look at the dog and think about what they were bred to do. Think about what is the best way they should be built and the way they should look. Sure, there are 3 new breeds that are eligible this year in the AKC. 2 of them we'll see in the show. The third one isn't quite eligible yet, but became eligible to go to dog shows on July 1st. That's the Belgian Lacanois. Haven't had enough competition to become champions yet, which was one of the requirements we had to put in place for this dog show to kind of limit the entry. But we're still going to have one there so that he can share the stage with the 2 other new breeds, one of which is the Barbet, which is